Hi, this is Diane with Diane and Dan at Home, ready to share. I know it's the last day of February, but as I was putting things away, I thought, well, I should share. I just hadn't got to it. But here we go on my mantle. I have this beautiful cherub that I like to use, my angel, that I bought at Goat Hill Fair. And of course, it's in my swan, this beautiful swan that I bought on my birthday at Home Goods. It's really, really heavy, this swan, and a pretty red faux flower from my second cousin. I've had it for a couple of years now. And then this pretty velvet ribbon with some pretty pink flowers. I think it's really pretty. It came out nice. And then if you notice these music rolls my sister found at Goodwill. It's so cute. She tried to pick the ones with the most romantic titles. We found those at Selena's at Goodwill that just recently opened. I guess it's only been there for a few weeks. It was fun to go check it out. I found clothes myself, which I ended up buying. It was kind of nice new clothes. And I have these different pretty Valentines out. And this one is, I had to look it up because it's Shakespeare. I didn't realize that. Love is not love, which alters when alteration finds. Isn't that pretty? Yes, so many alterations in life, right? Anyway, I thought that was it's really gorgeous. Kathleen found that. She bought that. I think she said she bought it online. I'm not sure. But it's very, very pretty. Like I said, I had to look up where the quote came from. And then what else do we have? We have our beautiful, these other pretty hearts that we have too behind there. Another velvet heart that belongs to Kathleen. And then I have a few that I bought too, but those two belong to Kathleen, which is, and this one I did find. I believe I found that at Rose's yard sale. I believe that's where this one came from. It's a beautiful, beautiful. I like to bring it out every year. It has that softness to it. It's like a cushion on top. That pretty thing in the middle. I can't think of the word of it for it. And speaking of yard sales, well, this was a estate sale. I found these paper swans, which I thought were really, really cool. And I only paid like $3 a piece, I think. I thought that was good. And then I have my faux food. I'm laughing because my brother, he was so mad when he found out this cake wasn't real. He's like, why do you have a fake cake? He just couldn't understand the concept. He was so annoyed at me for having a fake cake. Even though we did have some delicious cake, it just wasn't as beautiful as that. And then I have my faux berries here. And this is some real candy that's like eating a big drop of sugar. It's more pretty than tasty. And then go on to the other side, some more faux desserts. And I bought these at that summer sale. I think it was in the summer barn sale. I bought some faux foods, some breads and different items, some faux cakes, and so it was fun. And then on my tree I like to use, my crystal-like tree with the pretty ornaments, the hearts I bring out every year. And this is what I decided to do for my mantle. I did put up some of that tulle. Then moving over, I did bring out my Cupid and some angels. I like to bring this wooden Cupid out every year. And then the swan pillow from Zenaida. She's always got fun things for us to see. And then I have my tree, which it looks very shiny and not very clear, but I brought this tree at Michael's. It was half price after Christmas. No, more than half price. It was regularly $3.50, and I got it for $1.19. And it's really pretty, very easy to set up. I put it up because I had these beautiful Valentines that, again, tonight I give my sister Kathleen and myself these pretty Valentines, and I just didn't know where to put them, so I thought I could display them on the tree. And then I brought out some of my swans again, because I love swans. And those swan cones I made years back. I had those on my table sitting maybe 2 years ago or so. And then I just put some little items in there. And then my pretty plumes that were bought by Kathleen for my birthday one year, she decorated with them. And here's another pretty Valentine. These are so pretty. They're so vintage. I love that honeycomb. It was very sweet of her to give us all these Valentines. And then here's another one. It's so charming. I know it's not real clear and easy to see, but they are very, very cute, very sweet. I just love the innocence of them. I also added some other ornaments that I had. Oh, on the bottom of it, I did put out this cute swan my sister Kathleen gave me that she just recently bought. And these honeycomb bells that I've had a couple of years now. I don't think I ever really used them, but I love them. And my swans with the pretty heart pillows that Kathleen, one of them Kathleen made, and the other one was a gift to her. One of those exchange things. She was doing for a while a lot of exchange gifts. And I do like this tree. It's a little bit more silver than I was expecting because it said rose gold and it looks more silvery, but I still like it. And there's my faux rock candy I like to bring out. And here's another one. This one looks like he's has a boxwood there in red. And it was missing part of it. So I added this honeycomb. As you can tell, it's new, the red honeycomb. It's much brighter than the rest of it, but I figured that's okay. And I've had this little Cupid ornament for a long time. Not sure where it came from. I think it was a gift. And here on the top, I found this little one really cute, the doves. So I decided to put that one on the top. And I put it string to tie it up on top because it wanted to keep falling. So I just used regular string. So that's my tree that I decided to do here in the living room. I think I might have one more to show, maybe. Maybe not. Sometimes it's hard with the voiceover because I'm not really sure what direction I'm going to go. But I do have that paper Valentine in the back hanging that I believe Kathleen made. And on this chair, I have another swan pillow that was from Kathleen for Christmas. I kept it up. So here's one final look. I don't know, the lighting is terrible. I apologize. And here we go to my coffee table. I have some cute placemats. I didn't use these for the table because they would completely cover up my table. And you wouldn't be able to see it because I had some pretty big plates. So anyway, I decided to put it on my coffee table. Got them at Home Goods, really cute. And then in Salinas, we also went to a vintage shop. It was so much fun. I found these cute, adorable Valentine cards. and decided to display them. And more hearts boxes that Kathleen bought. So, and then I had these little jars that I put some little pillows, not pillows, but little felt hearts. Now we're off onto the table. And this tablescape, I used this swan. I thought he was so cute. Again at Michael's after Christmas sale. I brought this these are beautiful plates that I did get from my late friend Rosa's yard sale. They're so beautiful. And the underneath plate was from money my sister Patricia gave me for Christmas. I believe it was Christmas. I bought those gold plates. And this is the beautiful hanky or napkins I found at Hope Thrift. And the gold swan that I have on the table, the little gold swans were those plastic ones you see in the weddings, kind of vintage weddings. I spray painted them gold and put a little cupcake liner and some candy. My beautiful flatware from my sister Kathleen. And each setting has a different little teacup. I thought this one was really pretty for the gold. I love that gold. Really into gold right now. And my candlesticks, of course. And my usual glasses. And then my extra special champagne glasses from my husband, my late husband. So I like to bring those out for Valentine's Day. Get them on our anniversary or so. It's pretty special. And a little teapot. And those pretty velvet heart boxes. And then here's another setting. Isn't that pretty? I love that rose. It's so beautiful. I love the gold rims. I just thought it was really pretty. And those Ross plates, I just love those too. Like I'm telling you, I'm going through a gold phase. So I think it's really pretty. And this little glass napkin holder I found, I think, at Hope Thrift. Here's another pretty teacup. I like the pink on that one. And then another champagne glass. And then here's my faux crystal. These pretty swans. And I'm going to show you the tree. I left this tree out from Christmas. Took off some of the real obvious Christmas things and added some changes to it. I put my dove up there on top and changed it and took the red ribbons off and put on pink. There are a few Christmas things still left, and those pretty swan ornaments are from my sister Patricia. And those cones were the ones I bought at Ross. I used them at Christmas also. Oh, I forgot to mention my tablecloth. The swans on it. And that is actually a shower curtain. Of course, it's brand new. A gift from Kathleen. And this little salt and pepper shakers I found at Ross. And this beautiful bowl was given to me by my friend and coworker Christy and her mom, Terry. It's beautiful. Here's another cute teacup. This one's really little, but I love the gold handle on that. Very sweet. Of course, my usual water goblets. Isn't that a pretty shower curtain? I don't know if I'll ever use it as a shower curtain. I might just keep it for a tablecloth. So pretty. I just love swans, so what can I say? It's perfect. And those plates were on sale too when I bought them. And here's a cute little creamer and sugar set. Another teapot, coffee pot, whatever that might be used for. And again, this is funny because this was at Michael's on the very top rack. And I was with Zenaida, and I'm like, I should get somebody to help. She's like, no, I can do it. She went and got the ladder, those giant ladders on wheels, and went ahead and just rolled it over there and climbed it and pulled that down for me. She was being hard-headed. And anyway, I'm grateful. It's so cute. It was only one left, and that was like 70% off, I think. So I decided to use it for that. And then on top, just a faux cake, another faux cake, and some hearts. So there we have our boxes again. And another gold cup, gold trim on it. This one is from my sister-in-law, Cindy. I've had this for so long, many, many years. And there's my clock. These heart boxes are just beautiful. It was too high to stack them all up, so I separated them. Here's another look at the tree. My chandeliers there. And I have a pink bell now. The honeycomb bell, like the white one under the tree, but this time I put the pink one. And then I'm have my cute little girl. Actually, that's Kathleen's. She's had it for quite some time. I like to bring her out every year. And then up on top, there's my other angel. She's like the one that's up on my mantle. And I have two swans surrounding her with the pretty tablecloth. And just, there's a peek into my cabinet. Well, there we go. It's very late, but I figure late is better than not at all. I will try to be better at getting this posted. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's when it did happen. And see you next time. And God bless as always. Thank you for watching.